Ladies and gentlemen, Javier Tebas has spoken again. This time around, let's hear what he has to say. He said, Real Madrid complaining about bad refereeing. Be very careful with what you do and what you say because, in my own opinion, Real Madrid are only trying to damage the league. And in my own opinion, you are only trying to do damage control, trying to blame someone else for your own failures, trying to blame someone else for your own shortcomings. Now, one would think that a man, Javier Tebas, a man whose league is gradually losing visibility, losing sponsors, losing a lot of things, losing that pull factor, one would think that this man will be preoccupied in trying to do things that will restore the glory days of La Liga, trying to bring back that pull factor so that big names can come to the team, investors can come to the team. When was the last time you saw a team other than Madrid and Barcelona and Athletic Madrid sign a big name? Even at that, with these three teams, these three big teams in La Liga that can sign big names, you have made it difficult for a team like Barcelona to register players. And that is why I said, I will never come out on this space again to throw Barcelona for not being able to register players. Whether or not it happens again, as long as Tebas remains the president of La Liga, I will never come out here to throw Barcelona for not being able to register players because it is not entirely their fault. In fact, it is 70% the fault of Javier Tebas. Now you are saying that Real Madrid is trying to damage the league simply because they are complaining about referee bad officiating, something that is so visible that even blind eyes can see it. As if Real Madrid is the only team in La Liga that has been complaining about. Athletic Madrid has complained, Sevilla has complained, Barcelona has been complaining, Real Madrid has been complaining. Of course, you don't expect Athletic Madrid to complain and Real Madrid to complain, and the both of them will have the same voltage because Real Madrid had a very huge following, massive fans worldwide. So when they raise concerns about certain issues about the league, it carries weight because a lot of fans will run with you to talk about it. You cannot compare the fan base. So instead of you to do things to try to restore normalcy, because whether or not you're a rival fan, whether you're not a Madrid fan, you agree with me that a lot of things have gone wrong in this league. So instead of this man to do things that will restore the glory days of La Liga, you are busy going from one interview to the other, granting one press conference to the other, granting one interview, saying nonsense, and every time you put a microphone in front of this man, he says trash. Instead of you to find ways to fix your problems that you caused for this league.